So this is my condition at the start of the vlog. So you saw my condition at the start of the vlog there. Not horrendous, but certainly not photo shoot ready. A little bit of fat put on over the Christmas period, only a little bit, and plenty of water retention. So what I'm going to show you over the next kind of 10 days is how people can manipulate their water retention to get themselves in the best possible, leanest looking shape for photo shoot. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to lose fat. They're just manipulating water retention, and they don't walk around like that all the time. So those pictures you compare yourself to on social media aren't realistic, and I'm going to show you just why. So I'm going to start my morning off with a coffee, so no carbs. I'll explain why I'm going to try and reduce my carbs later in the vlog. By the way, in case you're wondering, I'm not drinking coffee because it has any fat burning properties. I'm drinking it because I like it and it wakes me up. Another important factor over this next 10 days is going to be my water intake. I'm going to try and drink 2.5 litres for the rest of this week, but then next week I'm going to have to severely increase that. And again, I'll explain that next week, so make sure you keep watching to see why I have to drink nearly 6 litres a day starting next week. Here's one of the low carb, high protein options I'm going to be relying on for the next 10 days to snack on and keep me going. Another snack that I'm going to be using over the next 10 days is these egg muffins. They're low calorie, high protein, really easy to make, and you can pretty much add whatever you like to them. So I've added mushroom and pancetta to mine and topped them with cheese and then drizzled with a little bit of hot sauce. But as I said, you can pretty much add whatever you like to them, spinach. One thing that I want you to note is I've not added any salt. So one thing I'm also going to avoid doing over the next 10 days is putting salt in my food. Sodium also helps us to retain water. So remember, over this next 10 days, I'm trying to manipulate my water retention as much as possible. Here's a video of how I made them. If you want to see what else I'm eating over the next 10 days to reduce my carb intake and increase my protein and reduce my calories, then go to MyFitnessPal and add me as a friend. My name on MyFitnessPal is Adam_MetaStrongUK. So it's Adam_MetaStrongUK. And if you have any questions, then feel free to get in touch. One of the reasons I'm going low carb for the next 10 days is to manipulate water retention. So basically, with every gram of glycogen your body stores, so that's the stored form of carbohydrates, you also store about 3 to 4 grams of water. So as you reduce your carbohydrate intake, you also reduce the amount of water your body retains. If you store less water, then you're going to look slightly leaner. So it's nearly 3 o'clock and unsurprisingly I'm a little bit hungry. So this is 70 grams of mixed nuts. As you see, it's not very big. If I put my hand next to it, probably fills my palm. So this is to try and keep me going for a little bit longer till dinner. So for people trying to lose fat, I wouldn't recommend nuts as a good snack option. So you're following this 10-day cut that I'm doing, and my lunch, which was 2 of those egg muffins that I made and a grenade bar, that was about 400 calories. That's 70 grams of nuts, which looks like next to nothing, was actually more calories, just over 400 calories. And you see it didn't even fill that small bowl. They're great in terms of health and nutrition, and I'm not saying they're a bad food, but if you're looking to lose fat, they're very calorie dense. Who says cooking has to be difficult? So just going to literally stick that chicken in the oven, add a bit of seasoning, no salt, because I remember I'm trying to cut my sodium, to the veg. Just goes in the oven, both of them for about an hour, all done. And voila, dinner is served. Half a spatchcock chicken with loads of roasted veg. As you can see from that meal, half my plate was roasted veg. that came to 120 calories, which is nothing. Compare that to 400 calories for the small portion of nuts I had. So if you're struggling to lose fat, one strategy you can use is eat as much veg as possible. It's low in calories and allows you to eat a large volume of food. Obviously, if you've got a large volume of food going into your stomach, it's going to help you feel full. One other thing you can do, which is what I'm also trying to do, is eat a high protein diet. So protein releases a gut hormone called CCK, which basically helps to reduce your appetite.